Hey lovies, Tasha Monet Sims here with another video for you. So sometime last week, Claire Siobhan did a video where Twitter created her sim, and I thought it'd be a really good idea, so I wanted to try it myself and see what sim I would actually come up with. Claire's video will be linked in the description below, so definitely make sure that you go check it out. But for the sim that I'm going to be creating today, I want to say it was about last week when I went ahead and created the polls for the people on my Twitter to participate in. And some of the results weren't surprising to me based on the people that I follow and the people who follow me. We're just going to go ahead and look at some of the results, and then we'll go into the sims and create this sim. So I went ahead and asked people to choose between skin tone, body type, hair color, hair length, style, and personality. And for most of these, as I said, I wasn't surprised. Like 65% of people wanted a dark skin tone, and 57.9% of the people choose a thick body type. For the hair color, we have 60% of the people choosing fun, and that just means something that's not your usual blonde, brunette, or red tone. Hair length was medium, and for style, we have it even between vintage and sexy. So I definitely need to make sure that I have something that can do that for us. And then we have an edgy personality, which is interesting to have the vintage with the edgy, so I hope that I can really pull that off with the personality traits. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the actual game and see what it is that we can come up with, because the sim that I am going to be creating will be used in my Sims 4 adoption challenge that I'm going to be starting on my Twitch channel. I'll definitely link the challenge rules in the description below. It's on my website if you've ever been there, but if not, no worries, because I will definitely link it for you. But let's go ahead and go into the game and get started on this sim. For a face here that I want. I didn't want to go for something that was traditionally beautiful. Like, I wanted some different facial features. So I adjusted some of the things here. But the first thing I want to do is darken her skin tone, because the first part of the poll was to choose the skin tone of the sim. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to go ahead and darken her skin tone some to make her a dark sim, as they were asking. And do not worry, I'm not going to stick with the EA skin tone. I am going to add some skin details to this to make it more flattering. All right, but they chose a dark sim, so I'm going to go into my skin details now and choose an overlay that I personally enjoy. I'm not exactly certain which one I want yet, so I may try a few just to make that decision, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, this must be okay. So I think I like this overlay. Like, her eyebrows are really dark, but that is okay. I know we're going to be going with like the fun hairstyle and things like that, meaning like the fun colored hairstyle. The very next thing is that we voted for a thick body type, and obviously that's not here yet, but first I just kind of want to give her some shape, and then I'm going to go in and adjust the weight. So this is her general body shape. I'm gonna move this out here, and I have already forgotten what was the next step, so I need to go and recheck Twitter. Y'all, I need to go recheck Twitter because I've already forgotten. So skin tone and body, yes. Hair color, fun, so a different hair color and medium length hair. But she also has like this vintage sexy style, so I need to find a hair that can kind of encompass all of those. So we need a fun kind of hairstyle. It needs to be medium length and kind of vintage sexy. So let's see what we can come up with when we go back to the game. This is going to be interesting for me to find and see what CC I have that can match that for us. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so medium length hair. Can I adjust hair by length? Y'all, learn something new every day. I never ever use this stuff. Y'all, never. Okay, so let's see colors. So blue is an option. Green, oh, it's not gonna give me that. So let's not even worry about the colors. We can do the colors on our own. Okay, so we want medium length hair. So let's see. It's interesting that this falls into medium. I would consider this long and this short, but that's interesting. And we're also going for like this vintage edgy style. So it's kind of interesting. We'll see what we can find for that to like kind of fit in between those. Like, because even if for whatever reason, like I can't get, even if for whatever reason I can't get like the vintage in the hair, like I can always do it with the outfit, right? And then the edginess can come in with this fun kind of like hair color, but we'll see what we get in terms of what's available. I'm kind of liking this purple blonde, but we'll see what else is here. I just really like this hair. I think this hair is great, and I would add in a hairline after I do the hair, but I just want to see what else is available here. Oh, a bang. Bangs never look good for me, so I'm always a bit nervous about doing bangs. But you know what? I actually like this, and this is very bright, but I actually like this. Like, this is definitely going along with the kind of style that I was thinking. I would still want to add in a hairline though, right? Like, shoulder length is medium length to me. For some people it may be short, but to me that is medium length, right? Like, I would definitely use that, and I definitely do like that hair. I'm just scrolling down to see if there are any other hairs that I really like. Like, this hair is not medium, so I'm gonna go back because I love a lot of the hairs that I have, but some of the things that are being listed as medium are not medium length hair. Wait, this is interesting. Like, let me go see. No. No, I still think I like my other hair, y'all. I'm gonna go back. Oh, wait. This isn't, but this is like short hair. It's like short. And now listen to me just a clicking. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with this for right now. I'm gonna go in and get myself a hairline. And I might also add some more skin details. Like, I think I want to put some freckles on her. And I know freckles aren't something that people usually think of when they think of darker skin Sims, but that's definitely something that does exist. So let me see here if we get some freckles up here on my lovely lady. See, like freckles like that. I like those. Those look great on her. And a hairline. Let's see, what hairline do I want? There's a very particular one that I use all the time. And like, you can't really see it, but like me just knowing that that's there, it does something for me, y'all. You might be like, you can't even see that hair, but it does something for me. Okay, so we have our hair in this fun style. It's medium length. It's not necessarily vintage per se, but we'll bring in the vintage and things like that when we get into the clothing. So let me just go ahead and recheck Twitter and make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because you know I can get out of pocket and off task. So let's see here. So the style is vintage sexy. So vintage sexy style. I need to look at my clothing and see what I have available. So let's go back to the game once again and see what clothing we have available. So another thing that I also want to make sure that I do when I'm choosing like this vintage sexy style is also to make sure that I do something that's complementary to the body type. And I already know that I'm not going to be using Maxis. So can I just go ahead and make it just custom content? Because I'm not going to be using anything else here. So this is like her everyday, right? Like, so it's vintage and sexy in a way. So I just want to see what options we have available to us in terms of that. Like, when I think of vintage, like I think of a whole bunch of different options, right? Like it's not just one type of thing. So we may do more than one type of outfit depending on what's available in my CC folder. But can go, right? Like I don't even, so many things are so cute. Like I don't even know what I would want to choose because not everything is necessarily vintage per se when I'm looking at these things, but I like a lot of these outfits that can kind of fit into that category, or they have certain styles that kind of match the category that we're looking for, because we also want this to be sexy, right? So it's not just like this vintage look, but it's also sexy as well. Um, and I'm not saying that's difficult to pull off because you definitely can. I'm just saying I don't know if I have it available in my game. So I might have to pull something out of thin air, y'all. So we'll see what happens. But when I think of this sim, like this was not the sim I imagined I'd be making. It's definitely not the type of sim that I would usually make in general. Mainly because most of my sims, they end up with like this modern type of look. Some of them may be a bit edgy, but a lot of my sims definitely do dress sexy. When I'm looking at all of the options that I have for clothing, like I'm not even like halfway through my list of CC and I still have a ways to go, right? But just looking at what is available to me and what could technically work out, I have no idea at this moment, but we will definitely see what we can choose here. Something has to exist for the sim for this category. Okay, so I finally found something that I would consider a vintage outfit for her, like the high-waisted pants with like the silk blouse. It's definitely something that I would consider like an everyday vintage outfit, but now the hair is not working, so I need to go back in and adjust the hair. So I knew this would be a process. I just wasn't certain what that process would look like. And y'all, I might even be going Maxis Match for this hair, right? Like I might be adjusting a good sis here to some Maxis Match. But this only comes in black. Darn. Okay. So let's see. I might have to move this out some, like move out the medium. And let's see here, because there's some hairs that I got. And that I think may work for our good sis. I just need to find them. Like, what if I give her something like, or maybe like, what does this look like? And let's see, what if we go like, I don't know. It's just not working for this outfit. Like the fun colors with this outfit is not doing what I wanted to do. Like if I do the green, then now she looks like a tree. Like it doesn't work out. So I'm going to find something. I'm going to find a hairstyle that's going to work for this in a fun color, because that is what I set out to do. But y'all, I'm struggling. I'm gonna find something. You watch. I'm gonna find something. So while this is not necessarily perfect, I can actually go ahead and deal with this type of hair. In my head, this is medium length hair. If you guys disagree, it already happens. What are we gonna do about it? Wait, what's this? Not really any fun colors though. Oh, this might work. But it's not really, you know what? This might actually be considered a fun color, y'all. What if I gave sis like hair like this? I think that's cute. I like it. It's kind of short, but I'll consider this medium length hair. I actually like this, so we're gonna go with this. It does cover her eyebrows some, but that's all right because most of her face is still showing. Um, and I like this little outfit that she has going on. And now let's go ahead, and I've already forgotten what the personality is. So let me go ahead, and personality needs to be edgy. So I'm going to go ahead and find us an edgy. Find us an edgy. Y'all, I can't even talk. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what we can find for her traits in terms of edgy. So let's see here. I'm going to try and stick to the traits that come in the game, but you never know. I mean, with devious, yeah, it can be edgy, but I also think of edgy in terms of just like going against the grain in a sense. And yeah, you know, there are different things that can happen, but maybe what we can have her do. Let's see, what options do we have here? And there are lots of options in here, y'all, that I have. Right, is maybe I can use something in the new pack. And so the Eco Innovator, this sim wants to build a better, greener community. Like this, I'm not going to say this edgy, but we'll do this in her actual traits here. So let's see here. For edgy, what would I give her? She might be self-assured, you know, because if you think about it, right, like these self-assured people definitely go against the grain. Like I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm just talking at this point. I don't really know. I'm trying my best. I don't know what I would want to give her. Let's see. I'm just looking to see what options we have here. Okay, so one of the things that I think would work for her as like being edgy is, you know, like being edgy is kind of like going against the grain in a sense. So I'm going to go ahead and give her the free spirit. Not in the sense of just like this happy-go-lucky type of thing, but free spirit in the sense of like the things that she wants and the things that she is into, like that's okay for her. I'm over here stuttering, y'all, because like my thoughts are all jumbled, but we doing what we doing. I'm also going to give her resilience. And the reason why I'm going to give her the resilient trait is because like when people usually think of edgy, they think of people who are just going and doing their own thing and not really worried about what's happening with other people and what other people think that they should be and should do. And like a lot of times you deal with a lot of pushback, and I think her like being resilient is definitely something that could work. So it says these sims let absolutely nothing get in the way of their success and happiness. So absolutely something that I want. And I'm also going to give her let me see here. No, I don't know. I don't know. At one point, being a vegetarian was kind of like on the edge side, like going against the grain, but not much anymore. I think I'm going to go back to like the self-assured or maybe even bar drinker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like every time I look at like the custom traits that I have, like none of them. This is a trait for the one who will constantly correct you and put you in your place without hesitation. You know what? That's it. It's Hunty. Hunty is it, y'all. Hunty is the one. And we also need to go ahead and give her a name. So I'm going to randomize 3 times. Hillary is not an edgy name. I'm just going to randomize until I find a name that I like. All of these lovely little cute names. Like Presley is different. Presley Glenn. I guess Presley Glenn can work. It's a different type of name. So let's go ahead and get that set. So basically, Presley Glenn is going to be the sim that I will be using in my Sims 4 Adoption Challenge on my Twitch channel. For the rest of this video, I am going to do a speed cast video of my sim for the rest of her outfits that match the hopefully vintage sexy style. And we'll see what can come of that. And as you can see, I didn't put any makeup or anything on her. I usually don't do makeup for my everyday outfits. I usually keep my Sims barefaced. I don't wear much jewelry myself, so I usually don't put jewelry on my Sims as well. But I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of her outfits in a speed cast. And I definitely do hope that you enjoy the rest of this video, and definitely hope that you do come and join me on my Twitch to see this sim in the Sims 4 Adoption Challenge. As always, sending positive vibes your way. I'm Tasha Monet. I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this cast video.
I'm on the search to find it. I may insist, but I'll overcome, 'cause I'm an optimist. It keeps me coming back. When you call me, is it gonna go? I hear it running through my blood. If I'm feeling it, then I don't stand a chance. Oh, 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 don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand. I feel the night behind me. I can't be fooled, but I put up a fight, 'cause I'm an optimist. Just keep me coming back. When you call me, is it gonna go? I hear it running through my blood. If you feel it, then I don't stand a chance.